One of the more common misconceptions I come across in my comment section is that you're dealing extra damage to paused AI targets. Now this is in no way, shape or form the fault of the player, as once upon a time, till about 9-10 months ago, something like that, this was a real problem. Paused AI targets being hit with a ranged attack, basically any primary or secondary weapon in the game, or a Warframe ranged ability would take additional damage in the form of a stealth multiplier. But this has not been an issue since then. It was fixed in a more roundabout way. It was more of a consequence rather than a direct fix, but there are still some issues when it comes to damage in the Simulacrum, and I'm going to highlight exactly what is okay and what is not okay. Honestly, I'm doing this one simply for my own benefit, as I'm tired of explaining it every single time. This is Loki Prime because I like how he looks. He has no build and he has no abilities that will skew the test results. My weapon of choice is going to be the Baza. This is a standard build for the Baza minus Vigilante armaments, as I'm simply tired of explaining why the orange crit. Did you cheat? There's a multiplier? Nope, no multiplier. Nikana Prime as a melee weapon just with prime pressure point, and this will suffice for a test. We're going to be spawning in level 145 corrupted heavy gunners, first paused and then unpaused, so we can compare damage numbers. On headshot, I'm going to be getting 76 yellow crit, and the value of the bleeds generated by hunter munitions are 628, and I believe that is conclusive enough. Now, if there's some funky business going on, when I unpause this target and hit it again for headshots, that means I'm going to be getting lower damage, right? So let's unpause the target, and don't worry, we're going to be spawning a fresh target afterwards as well, just so everybody sees that there's absolutely nothing wrong. Same exact values as before. Now, if this was an actual stealth multiplier being applied, believe it or not, even the slashes would crit in yellow, and I'm going to highlight that in a second. But as you can see, the damage numbers are identical as before when it comes to the headshots. 76 yellow crit and 628 bleed from hunter munitions. But one more time. Unpause target. The exact same values as before. But this only applies when we're talking about ranged attacks. When it comes to melee, there is some funny business going on. Take a look at my constant damage with the Nikana Prime. I got 7 per slash as long as the melee multiplier doesn't come into play, and 13 on crit. Let me try to get a slash on this guy. Come here, dude, let me slash you. Slash values from a standard attack should be up to 87 if I remember correctly. I'm trying not to get the multiplier up. There we go, we got a slash and it's 87, as you can see. A normal white number of 87. Now, I'm going to be spawning in a target that is paused, and we're going to hit it again with a melee attack, just so we can see the differences. And now you're going to get to see an actual multiplier being done. As you can see, okay. So even the slash is critting 700. Now slashes are not really supposed to be critting, but as you can see, mostly all of my melee attacks now are critting against the target, because you are getting a stealth damage multiplier. Some people call it a finisher multiplier, other people call it a stealth multiplier. It's not exactly how they're called or work, but link in the description down below for the page on the wiki if you guys want to go a bit more in depth on how these multipliers apply. But bottom line, when it comes to ranged attack against paused AI target, there are no additional benefits, and this will apply to Warframe abilities as well. If you want to test against paused AI target, Warframe abilities is fine, as long as that Warframe ability is not a melee strike. If you want to test your melee weapons in the Simulacrum, make sure to unpause the AI. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully it will be the last time I need to clarify this one, yet somehow I doubt it. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you got any feedback for me, by all means, leave it in the comment section down below. But until next time, guys, bye bye.